Hello and good evening, everybody. Can you hear me okay? I hope. 21st Century Jedi here, and what a few days it's been. Um, Great to be here with everybody tonight. I hope you all having a great evening. I am doing okay, doing all right. Gonna play something new here, something that I've been talking about for a while and really wanted to get back to. So I'm finally able to say that tonight we're going to go for it. It's Mech Commander, specifically Mech Commander Gold, for whatever that means for people. I know there were different versions of the game and such, but it's the gist of it is it's still the original Mech Commander game that I played and that I don't want to say fell in love with, but I really enjoyed this game when I first played it, and I enjoyed it so much that I wanted to at least demonstrate it as a retro game. So hope everybody's doing well. Um, it's been a week for me. I don't want to go into too much detail, but there's been some stuff going on in the background, and it's one of those things where you're trying to adapt and adjust to change, and like with everything, change is never easy for most people. So you kind of have to, you know, overcome and adapt, as they say, which is fine. This is the thing that we do. We overcome as humans and we adapt, and we're doing that. Um, I'm hoping that whatever's going on with me now is somewhat temporary. So I don't think it's going to be anything huge. I think everything's going to be fine, and it's certainly not a health issue or anything. So nothing to worry about there. It's just stuff that's happening on the fringes, on the periphery that I'm dealing with, and you know you, I think ultimately on the other side of this I'll be okay, and everything's going to be all right, and that's what I'm gonna hold out faith for. So. Um, I apologize that I haven't been able to put in additional details or additional stuff onto the channel here, so I haven't been able to add to things like quotes and stuff, but I do have those in mind. I even have another thing in mind too for the channel that I thought of last night. Um, Kudos to one of our friends there with Foxfire and I. He actually inspired me, this mutual friend of ours. So I'm hoping to see if I can implement that as well. It's similar to the quotes thing, but it's going to be hopefully a little bit more robust and a little bit more fun. Um, so we'll see if that can materialize. If I can put some time into it this week, which I think I'll be able to. I mentioned the changes earlier. What's going on is it's kind of causing me to curtail a couple of my activities, which is fine. Again, I believe this is going to be only temporary. One of the things that I'm hoping it does not curtail is this one. So I should be able to at least continue streaming, hopefully Sunday nights and Thursday nights going forward. Um, I think again, it's hopefully just a temporary thing, and I'll be able to get back into the swing of doing all my other things. I should still be able to do my gaming on the weekends, so my Friday nights and Saturday nights, are good for my gaming crew. And I'm starting something new actually with my wife. We are both going to be taking a sign language class, which reminds me I do need to get to studying to that because our first class is on Wednesday. This is going to be interesting because this is an immersive class. So you can't speak in this class, according to the instructor. They do give you whiteboards. You can, of course, write down stuff, but they're really trying to get you to use ASL and really immerse yourself in the class so you can sign. Um, So I'm hoping that that's going to be something I've always wanted to do, to learn sign language. I've always wanted to learn different languages in terms of like being not so much to learn the language itself. It's about being, you know what? It's strange. It's about being useful, believe it or not. I've never really wanted to learn a language just for the sake of learning the language. Um, the literary arts have never been something that I've always been attracted to. But I've always endeavored to like, as I got older, I found that there are more situations in life where a translator is helpful, whether it's for Spanish, for French. I know a little bit of Italian, um, and sign language, of course, is one of those languages. And I would love to be able to step into that situation and try to, help people out in that way, because it is about helping people, in my opinion. So. I feel like this might make me a little bit more helpful to people. Anyway, so that's that's what we're going to get into starting this week, and it should be fun. All right, so MechCommander Gold. This was done in 1999, I believe. Big companies behind this: MicroProse for one, Microsoft for another, FASA, the originators of BattleTech. Um, I think there's a couple other ones that were involved in the publishing and distribution of this. So there's decent names behind this game, and I don't know how well it was received. I can try and look that up a little bit later, but again, I enjoy this game because it's not your usual BattleTech stuff. It just made me think of one other thing I got to take a look for, but um, it's it's almost like a real-time strategy game, right? It's not turn-based so much. It's real-time strategy, but it still keeps most of the elements of BattleTech in play. So I want to kind of show this to you guys. There's one other thing I just thought of, but I need to locate it, unfortunately. I hope I still have it. I don't know if I do. Let's see. It goes to MechWarrior Online, which was one of the games that I played. And I don't have an image of it, so I don't think it's going to show. Nope. Um, that's okay. If I do find it, or if I happen to see it later, I will bring it up. But I'll describe it for you all, and then we can kind of just get into this game here. So let me get into the game to get some music here. So now you can hear it, I believe. And let's go ahead and go into the original campaign. I first of all, I want to say, like, I want to give kudos to the voice act to the actor as part of the FMV. The FMVs in this game, in my opinion, are some of the best from this time period, like late 90s, early 2000s. Um, I'm not a fan of what they had her act out there. They really try to make her, as you see these missions, they try to make her a really tough, like, commander to report to. You know, they make her really strict and really tough. I feel like she kind of overacts it a little bit. I feel like they didn't give her enough latitude there. Like, really, if you're going to be a tough commander, you really just kind of, the best way to do it, in my opinion, is just be cold. You know, you don't need to keep, this frustrating, like, we're going to take this back. Just, this is going to be it. These are overwhelming odds, and you're going to have to deal with it. That's the best way, in my opinion, to be a tough commander. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, so this is the briefing area. Um, you can take a look at the mission briefing here. They give you the details here. You have items 1, 2, and 3. 1 is here on the screen: destroy Camp Alpha HQ and Natural Gas Tower. Destroy all 3 garrison buildings over here at number 2. And then number 3 is destroy Camp Beta HQ and Guard. We have no fire support, so no small or large artillery barrages. We have no sensor probes, no camera drones. And they give you the reading here. I'll go through it quickly. The Smoke Jaguars have been putting dissident members of the population into work in re-education camps. Sounds pretty evil. Zulu Company has been tasked with the liberation of 2 such camps designated Alpha and Beta. Apparently, we are Zulu Company. At Alpha, destroy the Camp HQ building and the natural gas tower, but do so carefully as the gas tower is highly volatile and will explode. At Beta, eliminate any guarding combat units and destroy the Camp HQ building. Additionally, the local bondsman forces must be dealt with. Destroying the 3 garrison buildings of their base camp will help to ensure our control of the area. Battalion transport is only able to carry 3 mechs to the engagement area, so analyze the tactical map and plan accordingly. Use the terrain available to get a better view of the enemy and potential targets. Automated turret defenses reported in area. Clan Uller Omnimech reported in area. And dispatch. Okay, so you get 3 mechs, and you currently have 3 um, pilots, I believe. Well, you might have more. Let's see. You can go to the purchasing area if you have enough resource points, which we currently have 5,000. The cost of all of these mechs here are much above our initial 5,000. So you can see there's a number of different mechs we can buy. We can buy anywhere from a Commando A all the way up to an Atlas. So for those of you who are fans of BattleTech for long periods of time, you'll recognize a lot of these names. Do they stay true and faithful to the originals? Kinda. They might have been various configurations that mimicked this, but you'll recognize, for example, the Hunchback A. That usually has an AC-20 on it. They call it a heavy autocannon in this one, right? The types of technology available, you can like judge for yourself, like how what year this kind of falls into and what they had. Just be aware that again, this game came out in 1999. It was released for like Windows 95, Windows 98 versions. I don't think even Windows 2000 was considered on this. So graphically speaking, it's a little tough. I'm running this thing currently in a very small window. I think it's like 1024 by 768, but it is small on my monitor. So I'm going to have to just make that work because that's the largest resolution I can run it at. So this is our mech bay. This is where you can kind of take your mechs and your mech warriors. So we do have another mech warrior called Hawk. We have some components we could swap in if we wanted to swap in components. Let me see if we can figure this out a little bit. So if we were to, you can see as I click into these things, I can grab them and I can bring them over here. And as I do so, the payload drops a little bit. You'll see this little red area. It says I've got some room on this mech. So if I had room, I could throw in another component that fits. Unfortunately, the game will tell me, hey, I can't fit anything else other than an SR missile pack here. So throw it in there, right? You could, I think, well, you can't really manually set armor, internal, and engines, but you'll see as these bars go up and down, that's due to damage. You can choose to refit or repair all. I could like take everything off of this mech and just refit it with stuff like, for example, heavy flamers or LRM racks. I'm not going to do that for this one here just because I want to try and get into this thing, and these are commandos, so who cares, right? The big one in here is our Firestarter W. Of our mech warriors, we've got 4 of them. We have 2 green ones, and I love that. So I can swap these guys back and forth into the mechs and arrange them as I see fit. I love the voice acting in all of these, especially Lynx. He has that sound to him, and I've never forgotten it in all these years. It's that sound. It's like he's the guy you rely on. He's that like, okay, I got this type of guy, you know? Hunter, for some reason, he always sounds like a little uncertain of himself, even though he's a regular mech warrior, and he's going to be one of your more valuable ones. This is Lynx. I don't know what it is. Something about Lynx, man. He's always been my favorite in this game. So as you play the missions, obviously your mech warriors are going to get better and better. Their gunnery, piloting, jumping, and sensor skills are all going to increase after every mission, assuming they survive it. So you can, of course, mix and match these guys in and out depending on how many mechs you get to deploy. Some guys sit on the bench. I don't know. I think wounds recover. You see these little dots over their heads. I think if they get injured, they can take time off from a mission and they can recover those wounds. So you can swap in other warriors. You can get other warriors as well. As time goes by, you can purchase them, I believe. You can get vehicles as well. Um, so this is, yeah. So purchasing, there's nobody in there I can purchase. I could sell them if I choose to. I don't think I'm going to get much out of them, so no sense in doing that. There's really no cost to keeping them on the roster either, so that's fine. And yeah, again, you can buy components and stuff, and they cost resource points and so on. So with the deployment and the mission itself, you're trying to maximize your you're trying to maximize damage, minimize casualties and damage as well, you know. So maximize your output, minimize whatever you take, so you can get the maximum number of resource points and you know, basically get more. It's like almost like getting more money. So let's put somebody in the commando here. Let's take Beast. Love it. I think this is one of the best things of this game is the FMVs and the sound, the voice acting. Um, I don't have a complaint about any of the pilots, really. They are just top notch to me. So we're going to put these guys into our little force group 1, and we are going to begin the mission, for better or for worse. Now, having that current drop weight, the better you do, I guess it's a force multiplier in your final rewards. So if you can accomplish missions with fewer forces, you actually get more resource points in the end. So that's something to keep in mind too as you do this. Okay, so these are, if you could see these are 3 little guys. You can see you got Lynx in the fire starter. See the little FMV there? I love that. It just adds a little bit of immersion or intrigue or realism into the game, you know, when you click on these guys. Let's see, so we got Beast, and we got Hunter, and we got Lynx. Let's send Lynx out. All right, buddy. Now, another thing to remember too is you do have terrain to worry about, and you can see this kind of, it's like a hill. So we're on the back side of the hill right now. If we move up, move our guy to it, and we start scrolling over, we can see, okay, there's a sensor trace there, and it's a yellow dot on our radar right now, and there's another yellow dot here. These are the objectives that are blinking on the radar here. We could take a look at data, see how everybody's doing for their armor and such, as well as their payloads. You got the briefing, of course, any salvage you pick up and stuff too. So let's go ahead and take Lynx over to this side. Aha, there is a sports car. I have a feeling we're gonna have to take out that sports car. So we're gonna move over here. Let's see if we can take him out. Go ahead, Lynx. Engage him. He's gonna shoot his PPC at him. Miss horribly. We can actually minimize that. Get him. Come on, Lynx, get him. He will automatically continue to follow the guy. We're gonna have to bring in somebody else here. You guys, get in here. Oh, good job, dude. I was wondering if you were gonna get him or not. Jeez. Good job, Lynx. Okay, so what you can also do is you can like tell them to move at full speed or guard. You can give them orders. You can zoom in on them so you can see there. This doesn't give me as much to work with here, so I'm going to zoom back out. So we got a bunch of contacts here. We got one there, and we've got 2 down here. We got one over here. That looks pretty interesting. So let's get you guys, let's have you move to here. Lynx, I'm going to have you come around. Start working your way around, dude. Get him. Armored car, get him. Get him. I do believe that the guy's running away from him too. I do believe that if you get kills, it does count towards your gunnery. So if you do want to try and bump somebody up to like a good gunner or a good piloter, you want them making the kills if possible. I think that's a tip to it. So let's keep everybody together. No one's really been hurt yet. Let's get you guys down here. Let's move links up a little bit. Find these guys. We're gonna have to take them a little bit here. Let's go this way. I do love also you got little things in here like the billboard, and trees and such. It actually looks and feels like a pretty good like depiction of a planet, that's been populated. It's not like your typical blocky things or anything like that. So this is the natural gas tower we need to kill, and oh, look at that. That's a fuel truck. I wonder what happens if we shoot the fuel truck. Let's get Beast to do it. Oh, I said give me Beast. You move on up, dude. I want you to target that thing. I should probably have Lynx do this. Hit it. What are you waiting for? Well, that didn't work. All right, Beast, come on back up, dude. Eat this. I just love it. And you can see those FMVs just kicking back and forth. And then the audio signals when the transmission's coming in and the static and everything. Just well done for the time period. I really, really find this again for the time period that they did this with, it's just incredible. I've seen some bad FMVs over my career and gameplay and stuff. This is I think one of the best uses of full motion video. Yeah, I'm gonna tell them to attack with medium range only. Just stay away from this. There we go. Nobody gets hurt. Let's see. Briefing. Camp Alpha HQ and Natural Gas Tower. It's still incomplete because we still have the HQ, the field office, and such. So let's have you two attack that guardhouse. Attack that thing too. We'll have these guys come around and attack from the flank here. Good stuff. Are you guys going to attack or what? Go get him. By all means, do it. Shoot back then. Yes, laser turret, kill it. Get it. All right, Lynx, come on down, dude. Get on down to here. So there's certain cliffs in the area that obviously that they can't, scale. So you kind of have to let your mech guys go around that. Let's see how Beast is doing. What is your... All right, so you got some damage to his arm. It's repairable. Nothing big. We're okay there. Hunter's looking good. Lynx is probably looking really good too. You do get a little bit of a depiction. If you look really close, you can see on the icon here how hurt they are in terms of their mechs. So we could do just F1 on the keyboard, and you can just move everybody out, which is pretty cool, which will be handy later on when you bring in a lot of mechs. Map is showing us, all right, we're looking pretty good here. They're crunching through everything here. It doesn't look like there's anywhere else we can go, so we're going to have to go around. Which way to go? Looks like we're going to have to go this way. So we'll go over that way. Tell them to hurry it up too. Run full speed. Heat doesn't seem to be an issue in this one, I don't think. But I will say this too: if the faster you run, you'll notice their circles on the map, they shrink. Their sensor range actually goes down a little as they're running. If you have them like standing still or walking, you can get the maximum sensor range. That's another cool little mechanic I like in this game. So we'll put Lynx up on the hill here, see how he does. Let's get you two out to the side here. You take the road. Oh, God. It's a little tough to work with this mouse here, but I'm going to keep trying to mess with this. Again, hilltops are your friend in this game. The more you can survey from here, the more you can see, and getting visuals is always a good thing. So we're going to take this mountaintop here and see what we find. And something else to notice too, you might see an enemy before it actually gets into your sensor range. Oh, we got a sensor trace here. That's down here. Um, and later on in the game, you will also notice that like you get something like the Raven as an option as a mech. That allows you to do like ECM type stuff where you can like reduce your sensor range or increase your sensor range, you know, jam the other enemy and stuff. Sensor targets over there, huh? Let's send Hunter up here and send Beast down here. It looks like there's a land bridge over here. I'm just exploring the map right now just to see if there's any other goodies or things that you can loot. So in this game, what you can do is you can loot for salvage. There are warehouses and there are even repair bays that you can find. So it behooves you, since there's really no time limit, it behooves you to kind of explore a little bit, see if you can find those extra component buildings, extra warehouses, things that will, bring in extra salvage for you, you know. So we're going to take our time with this and really explore this a little bit. I'm going to take Lynx and bring him in over here too. We have safety in numbers. Oh, we see what this is. What is it? Oh, it's an armored car. All right, easy enough. We know there's an Uller mech in here according to the intel. So we have to be aware of that. So we can't do it that way. I guess we have to do it this way. We have a manor. We could shoot the manor, but let's not. Beast, bring it in a little bit, dude. You take the right flank. Lynx, take the left flank. We'll let Hunter go up the middle. Advance slowly. Everybody. You guys come up to here. J. Edgar. Get the FBI over here. Oh, look, a resource bunker. We don't want to destroy that. You see, there's my mouse icon changes when I hover over that. Yeah, I got you, Lynx. Don't worry, buddy. J. Edgar's must be some sort of tank. So there we go. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Lynx took a decent hit there. I love the trash talking and such too. Like, who wants some? Lynx, you took a hit, dude. Yeah, you took a sharp torso hit there and a little bit to the leg. We're going to start using Hunter a little bit more up front. So let's have Hunter seize this resource bunker. You can see now that my mouse icon changed so that before I couldn't seize it because there were enemy forces nearby. Now that no one's nearby, it is mine for the taking. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this. And what we'll see here is in our salvage pane, the resource bunker, we got 2 lasers, which I'm assuming are medium lasers. So that's good. Let's just go ahead and make sure we explore the coastline here. Make sure we get everything in. Don't think we can go in water. Yeah, mouse prevents us from going in water. So it looks like we are in good shape. Let's get back down to business here. Let's move the whole lance this way. All right, so Hunter is going to have to take the brunt of most things here now. And let's move them out a little bit closer. Oh, there's stuff over here maybe. Let's check this out. Go ahead and explore. Again, we want as many goodies as we can because if we can't use them, we'll salvage them. Anything good here? You never know what you'll find. A little extra extension of the isthmus here, and what do we get? Anything? Is it a land bridge? You never know what you'll find. We do have the overhead view when you first started the mission, so you kind of get an idea of what the map should look like. But anyway, we're just going to continue to explore this. Take our time with it, no rush. We're taking this beachhead. Never know what we'll find out here in the remotes. I was mentioning MechWarrior Online earlier, and I wanted to bring this up because there is a tie-in to like my shirt and stuff to this game as well. So I watched the new Captain America movie today. I did enjoy it. I do recommend seeing it as if you're a Marvel fan, especially. It's certainly not the worst Marvel movie in the franchise. Don't listen to the critics. I think they're full of it. They're just trying to make a name for themselves. Judge it for yourself. Honestly, I think the end of the movie is worth watching. So you do want to stick around for the whole thing because, for me, anyways, it tied in. There was a personal tie-in for me with the end of that movie, and it resonated with me. Um, Being a Captain America fan and watching Chris Evans do it for so many years, and now seeing Anthony Mackie take up the mantle, um, it's a different take on Captain America, and it's a good take on it. I like it. I think Mackie is doing a great job with it. I think he's upholding the ideals of it, and it's certainly worth watching, in my opinion. The thing that resonated with me the most, and I don't want to get into spoilers, but what resonated with me the most in this movie was there was a line or a couple lines that he mentioned at the end about, and I can't quote it verbatim, but I'll paraphrase as best I can. The idea is, if you've seen The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which has been out for a while now, you'll know that um, Sam Wilson is not a super soldier. He's got tech on his side, but he's not a super soldier like Cap was, or I'm sorry, Chris Evans was, and I'm sorry, Steve Rogers is the better term. And you know, there is pressure on him to take up where Steve left off. There is that pressure to be Captain America, even though he doesn't have the serum and such. And there's a point in the movie where he's kind of he brings that up where he's feeling the pressure and how he has to always be on point, he calls it. And that's an army term, but it's also in civilian life too. But being on point all the time means you're supposed to be squared away, almost perfect all the time because people expect that of you and you expect it of yourself because you don't want to let your friends or your family down. So you're always trying to be squared away, on point, almost perfect, right? And that pressure to always try to be as perfect as you can every single day gets to you. And I can totally relate to that. That is something that I've lived my life by almost, shoot, as long as I can remember, back when I was a kid, of having to live always on point, always being as perfect as you can be. And it's not a healthy way to live, but uh, sometimes you feel that pressure. You feel that need to do that for whatever reason. And so we strive to be that best version of ourselves. And it's tough sometimes, especially when you don't live up to what you expect of yourself. Then you feel like you disappointed yourself and let other people down. That's the real tough part of it. And that's what resonated with me when he mentioned those things. Anyway, the tie-in with this game is um, playing MechWarrior Online, I played this many years ago. Um, One of my favorite mechs in that game was the Hunchback. It's a 50-ton mech, AC-20 cannon. Um, I tweaked the mech a bit to suit my style, where it had some medium lasers on it as backup weapons. I got the mech to do what I wanted to do, have the armor and the cannon and everything, and I was pretty effective with it. Um, you could do paint schemes in that game and decals and decorate the mech the way you wanted. And for that particular mech, I had actually decorated it to kind of look like Captain America. Um, you could put the white stars on there. I made them all blue. I had this emblem actually in the center of the mech, and it looked really cool. And I wish I still had the picture somewhere. I might, if I still look around for it, I bet you I could dig it up. But um, that's the tie-in to it. You know, I I remember playing that mech as Captain America in a way, and it was fun. Jeez, Lynx, you are effective, dude. So there's a garrison building that we need to take out. Let's move over to that. Bring in some more sensors. There's a red circle there, which means that there is something that's sensing us as well. So we got to be careful there. There's a laser turret. Let's take that out. Oh, here comes somebody. There's the mech. There's the Uller mech. Let's go get him. Get him, get him, get him, get him. He's going right after Lynx, and I don't like it. Back off, Lynx. Back off. Keep backing off. Take it right into the trap. There you go. Back off. That's it. Keep attacking, guys. Oh, you knocked him down. Good. Come on, take him out. There you go. He's almost done. It's a commando. It's not an Uller. You saw him eject out of there, too. It was pretty cool. That mech, I believe, will be able to salvage something from him. However, uh, Lynx took a beating on that one. I think he lost the right torso a little bit. So I don't know. How is his weapons, his payload? It looks like everything's still effective. He hasn't lost anything yet, but we are getting there. So we're going to want to keep him in reserve if we can. We destroyed that laser turret. Let's take out the guardhouse. Take it out. Thank you. Oh, stop it, beast. You're fine. Take out that garrison building. Lynx, move up a little bit. That's done. Take out that garrison building. All right, it's way down over here. It must be the Uller. All right, so that mission objective is completed. I don't see anything else here. Let's see if we can get closer to that thing, whatever it is. Yeah, I got you, dude. Lynx, you move up to the garrison here. Just be ready. There's another garrison guardhouse. Let's take that out. Geodesic dome. There's the sensor trace. So let's move up here. See if we can target him. Bring Lynx over to it as well. Can we see you? Keep going up, guys. Let's go. There is a two-story flat. There is a Carita-style house. I love that. I just love the little details they threw into this game like that. Oh, look, a strip mall. Great stuff. All right, go ahead, go this way. Try not to bring in too much collateral damage here. Not that it matters, but let's see if we can get this guy. That should be probably another car, I'm guessing. Yep, car. Fuel tank, a barn. Let's see what's down this way. There could be another container area that has like the salvage, or there could be a repair bay, which I would love to get for Lynx right now. Look at all the detail they put into this: grain storage, office building, house, barns. Just they have manors, field offices, loading platforms. Just really cool stuff they put in as detail to really fill this game in. I love it. All right, we need to get links up here a little bit too. Well, let's go through this backside here. Let's get Hunter up here a little bit closer. Beast, let's take the flank. Transformer station, interesting. Ah, look, wind turbines. Sweet. I am still playing Star Wars Galaxies, by the way, if anyone's interested in that. I am playing it on SWG Restoration, and I love it. Having a lot of fun with that. Foxfire is joining me with that as well. We are having a good time, I believe. He's having a little bit of issues with his computer playing it for some reason. Not that his computer can't run it, it's just a matter of, for some reason, the code game itself is just, I don't know, it's just not agreeing with his computer for some reason. So we're going to have to figure that out. But it's cool. I'm enjoying the crafting still. I signed up for Stars Reach, so I'm hoping to join in on that one. I have another friend who I believe is in on that. I'm curious to see what that is like. From the reviews I'm seeing, it sounds like it's going to be a combination of Minecraft, Star Wars Galaxies, Ultima Online, kinda, um, No Man's Sky, and one other one. Oh, Eve Online. So if Stars Reach is all of those things or the best of all of those things, then it's going to be a game worth playing because I really enjoyed most of the games that I just described there, especially like Eve Online and Star Wars Galaxies. Um, if it's got the best of those worlds in there, then shoot, count me in. So we are still exploring here a little bit. We're at the edge of the map. Here there be monsters and shit. Sorry about that. Just slipped out my language there. We're just kind of flanking him a little bit right now. Let's get Hunter. Hunter, where are you? Let's get you moving up. Find that sensor trace again. I thought there was a way you could double click on them and they could just jump to it, but I don't think they do that in this game. I'm going to have Beast continue to flank here. I'm just hoping to stumble upon like the warehouses or whatever before I take the final objective here. They make this mission fairly easy, to be honest, because they do want you to kind of get your feet wet with it and all that. There's a house here. We'll just try and surround this thing, see if we can find any other goodies. Let's see. Yep. They sense us with that red circle there, I'm sure. Let's move Hunter down this path and see if there's anything good here. Beast, keep going north. Let's try and get away from that sensor if we can. Hunter, Hunter, Hunter. There you go, bud. Bring you up here. These roads usually lead to something, so let's see what they lead to. Still have that sensor trace right over there. Try and get up on the high ground here and see what we find. Some water. Go over here. Let's see what we find here. We're being careful and slow on this, I know, but it's fun. Again, trying to get the max salvage out of this. It will matter in the end game. Like, you will be trying to get as many resource points as you can to buy that atlas or to buy whatever, you'll find yourself doing that. Come on, find some other resources, please. I could have you go a little faster here. There we go. Some exploration done. Oh, goodness. Keep going, beast. Get that piloting in at least. I believe you can jump your mechs too. None of these jump, I don't believe. Oh dear. What'd you find? Oh, take him out then. Beast's gonna take a beating here now. Take out that laser turret. There's a container stack here though, in the middle of nowhere. Good salvage. Quit being a baby. Take out the guard post. Hunter, I want you to move in a little bit. Where can we get you to go? Here, maybe? I don't want to take on the final boss here. Good job there, Beast. Now go ahead and take the container. What do we get out of that one? Oh, 2 LRM racks. Nice. Gotcha, Hunter. We'll be there in a minute. Just want to, again, trying to get as many resources as we can. That's the idea of this one. Try to maximize it. Not seeing a whole lot over here. I was hoping to find a repair bay. That would be really fun. Maybe they don't have it in the first mission here. I thought they did. Oh, he's knocking down trees and stuff. Naughty boy. Go, Beast, go. All right. Run into here then. Hunter, you move on up. Don't have a visual on the HQ yet. Yeah, I know. All right, Beast, keep trying to locate this and find your way into the area. Probably nothing over here, but that's fine. All right, cool. I highly doubt there's anything within the forest here, considering we've gone all around it. So I'm not gonna go bother with that. Let's try and explore this area. Hunter, take the lead. Beast, move down as well. Lynx, slowly work your way up. You've got the sensor trace. Stick with it. I don't want Lynx taking it on if he can help it, because he's already pretty damaged. So I think we're gonna have Hunter move in to engage that guy. Beast, keep an eye on that sensor trace. Yep, got you. Little beeps and stuff make you really feel like you're into this mission, you know? It's good stuff. Here he comes. Armored car. Get him. Guard post. Hunter, that's all you, bud. Again, you don't have to destroy things like the guardhouses and such, I don't think, but, it's kind of, you might as well do it anyways. Why not, right? Oh, hello. Forgot the laser turret. Silly. This road might lead somewhere, or it might not. Let's see what's down here. So we're taking them from 3 different directions, which is nice. Let's follow this road, see where it leads. Still enjoyable, this game. We got, oh, look at all the sensors there. Lots of things going on there. I don't know what all those are. I don't see any high points to take either. That's the problem. Let's see if Beast can move in a little. So again, we want to have Hunter and Beast take the brunt of the damage, and then have Lynx bring up the rear, I think. There's the camp HQ. There is an armored car with no crew. Let's have Hunter go ahead and start engaging them from this hilltop. Lynx is ready to engage. We'll get you ready over here. I'm really kind of hoping to get a repair bay here. I'm not seeing it though. Oh, there's the Uller. Go ahead and start engaging that. Beasts, move in as well, bud. A one-on-one battle, not good. We have semi-tractors with no crew. We have a flatbed with no crew. APC with no crew. Armored car with no crew. Yes, he is taking a beating. So, Lynx, you move in. Hunter, back it off a little bit. Back it off. There you go, bud. Lynx, move into the engage, dude. Yep, get over there. Force him into this. There you go. Force him into the trap. We got it. Perfect. Get him, Lynx. So now Hunter's beat up a bit. Let's get Hunter to engage. He's not doing it. If you look real close too, when these mechs get beat up, they will hobble too. Like if you take out a leg, you'll see them kind of hobbling a little bit, which is really cool. All right, so Beast got that kill, it looks like. Which is good because he was the green warrior out of the 3 of them. So you kind of want him to get some experience. All right, I don't see much else out here. Let's just really explore this area one last time. Looks like all these mechs have their arms and legs still, which is good. It's really just destroy this thing and we're done. Pretty sure that's it. Primary incomplete, yeah. Beta HQ and guard. So let's see. Just explore the area. Make sure there's no hidden gems or goodies there. Yeah, it's just loading platforms. Nothing big. All right, Lynx, do the honors. You got the PPC. Let's do it. You can also, there's an option. There's a couple other extra options you can do in here. You can have your mech warriors. There's an option to, I think. Let me see if I remember what this is now. Sorry, I paused the game for a moment here, but there is an option to conserve ammo. If you hold down the A key and then click the enemy you want to hit with energy weapons only, the crosshairs will appear orange. To clear all orders, including ammo conservation mode, press backspace. So you could tell them, for example, in this, hey, Lynx, do this with ammo. See how the crosshairs turn orange? So he'll only use his PPC or his lasers at this point. Let's move you guys over here. Just get into the camp here. Like I said, we're just about done with this mission. Again, we took our time with it, but it was worth it. We did get a couple of salvage things as well. 11,000 RP earned. Nice. So that's what I was talking about before. For every 5 tons you're under the maximum weight limit, you get a few extra RPs for that. So it pays off to try and do that if you can. Let's see. Hunter got injured, so that means he's got a couple of red dots to recover. Lynx and Beast are okay. So we'll move on to the next mission. All right, first thing we're going to do is save the game. So that's what you had to do back in this day. There is Port Arthur before and after. I'll just do a manual save. Let's call this 21 CJ 1. And that is something else to remember with this game is like with many games from this era, you may have to do multiple, restore from checkpoint type things, because you may lose your favorite mech warrior because they got a headshot or something like that. So let's listen to this briefing from our favorite commander. Seems like the same briefing. Yeah, we don't need to see that again. I guess that changes after every few missions. So this is the second leg of the deployment, I guess. So in this one, we have to capture supplies from the Bondsman Field Camp, which is number 1 here. Number 2, capture the prison barn and free its prisoners by using the APC and the all-armored personnel carrier. Escort the APC to extraction point number 3 for pickup. Bonus if you capture the enemy HQ vehicle to reveal location of prison. We get 2 large artillery fire supports with this. That's interesting. 2 of our mech warrior pilots and their supplies have been captured by clan bondsmen. The pilots are being held temporarily in a prison barn somewhere in the area. The supplies are at a small field base in the southwest. Your chosen force is to be dropped in a forest in the north. Battalion transport is also dropping the APC needed to transport the prisoners from the prison as well. Once on the ground, burn through the forest to reach the road. Interesting. Then head for the field base. There is an enemy HQ vehicle reported at the field camp. Capturing the HQ vehicle will reveal the enemy's position and the farm they are guarding. Once you are detected, the clan will likely send reinforcements from the north, so move fast. In other words, where we're dropping in, they'll probably come on our tail. You have been allocated enough artillery to blow a bridge and stop any pursuit. Okay, that looks like a bridge right here, if you can see it. So we're probably going to want to hightail it over that bridge if possible and then blow it. So that way we can prevent them from getting there or at least force them to go the long way around. What else? Capture the supplies and get to the farmstead and get those pilots out. Do that. Order the APC to capture the barn. Once you have captured the barn, recover the pilots, head to the extraction point, which has been marked on your tactical map. Warning. There is a fortified enemy field base to the north of your drop zone. Avoidance is recommended. That's probably up here. So watch that. APC must be used to capture the prison and rescue the pilots. If the barn is captured by one of the mechs, move the APC over to complete it. The capture and enable transport of the pilots. Capture of the HQ vehicle is not required to complete the mission. A single large artillery strike will destroy a bridge span and block enemy movement. Okay, so knowing that, let's go to purchasing. Well, we could purchase a commando, but we don't really need to because we have enough of those. The briefing deployment says we get a max of 80 tons. So in our mech bay, we're going to have Hunter. Hunter's already gotten one of his 2 points back that he lost, so he could technically go on this mission. Well, we'll give him a break. And we'll give Hawk a shot at this. Okay, so I was mentioning those sliders earlier. You can adjust the sliders so that you repair some of the damage if you want. So you can see how many RPs it takes for this. So for example, if I do that, it's only 800 resource points. For this one, if I repaired all of it, it's going to take a good chunk of it. Same with the internal. You got to do all of that if you want to do that. Um, so we're going to repair everything on this, just keep our mechs in fighting shape. And that's going to be... All right, so we lost a chunk of resource points, but we started with 5,000, so we're still looking pretty good here. All right, let's see, components. We've got stuff to play with now. We could sell some if we wanted to, but we're good for now. I think just leaving it like it is good. Let's just have these guys go in, do the briefing deployment. Let's get links to lead the group here. Have Beast follow, have Hawk. So we're not going to get a bonus for this unless we decide to drop a mech, which I'm not really inclined to do. Okay, so first thing we need to do is burn through the forest to get to the road. So we're gonna have, let's see, who can do this the best? He's got a laser and he's got a PPC. I guess we can have him do it. So we'll just do this. Can you do it? Attack. How do you do that? Oh, there you go. I guess Hawk is gonna do it. I guess it's about which hex of the forest you attack here. I'm waiting for him to blow it open here. Why aren't you guys attacking? What the? Don't attack him, you fools. Let's abort, replay. That's a nice thing. You can go back and replay this if you mess up here. So we're going to do it again. All right. Try it again, Stooges. Stumblebums in action. Why are you not taking out the hex like I want you to? Just set it on fire, guys. All I need you to do. Come on, do it. Why? What are you doing? We can't even get out of the forest. This is terrible. Abort, abort, abort. God. Come on, guys. Pull it together. You're supposed to be the stumblebums. He can't attack either, can he? Fantastic. Can you get out of the forest at least? There we go. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, hold your fire, darn it. Took us forever to find that one spot. There we go. We have a sensor trace over here, huh? Okay. Lead the way. Let's go take this guy out. No, the APC is going to get in on the action too. All right, set the way here. APC, go ahead and move out. Yep, take him out. I do believe they're going to send some mechs after us, so we do want to keep moving. Mm. All right, let's move ahead. Again, we're always on the lookout to scout, see what we can find here. You never know what kind of goodies you might see out here, so. There's a road over here. I'm going to send the APC over here to explore that. Nope, crap. It's a trap. Spring the trap. Get him, get him, get him. There's a tank. Get it. More stuff coming. More vehicles. Let's send this dude up here. You guys over there. Any goodies up here? APC is slow. Good work, good work. There's a couple armored cars there. I'm not worried about them. Is there nothing up here? I'm seeing nothing. Looks like it's the edge of the map. All right, good. Okay, let's get him down here on the double. Come on, APC, hurry her up. Hurry it up. Let's get the Three Stooges over here. Stumble bums, assemble! I want to get that APC across the bridge as fast as I can here. Let's have Lynx lead the way here, even though he's damaged. You can also separate your group into different subgroups. So you see here, I've got F1 here. I believe if I hit like Control F2 or F3 or F4, I can put them in different groups. I'm not going to do that for this run here, but you can separate your troops into different subgroupings if you need to. Let's have Beast lead the way over the bridge. Get over that bridge now. I'm not seeing any goody huts here, which is good. We'll just keep moving along here. Yep, we are going to use the artillery strike, just because we should, you know. Yep, here we go. APC over Hawk, get over fast. Lynx will carry the rear here. All right, Beast, move on up. Let's take out what's there. Hawk, carry it up as well. Take that hilltop while you're at it. Take the flank. Good job, Hawk. Picking up sensor contacts is also good too. If you have them engaging and picking up sensor contacts, that improves their sensor capabilities. Hawk, engage that tank. Beast, engage the tank. Hawk took a... Did he take a hit already? No, he didn't. I thought he took a headshot already. We're going to keep links in the APC back. We'll start bringing them up now. The shot will piss him off. Uh-oh. We got more guys waiting for us. Uh-oh. Time to throw that artillery strike down. Where is it? Oh, crap. Oh, here it is. Artillery. Get on it. Oh, crap. There's a Hollander coming our way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, I missed him. Crap. Didn't want to do this. Yeah, I better restart that. He took Lynx out in one shot. Note to self, kiddies. Always keep an eye on your radar. There you go. All right, ceasefire. Okay. Hey, Zaldra. That's weird. I'm seeing you here tonight, but I'm not seeing your compatriot there, Foxfire. I thought he was on earlier, but I think something must have occupied him or something. All right, guys, get him. Get him, get him, get him. Okay, let's get you down there. We got more guys coming, I'm sure. Let's try not to mess this up this time. All right, you guys move ahead. Maybe he's gaming. Yeah, maybe. It could be. I know he was out and about today, I think. I had asked him a question earlier. So he might be busy or something. It's all good. No big deal. People got lives to leave. Oh, this is where the trap is. That's right. So we got to get over here. Uh-oh, there's more stuff coming on our backside. Let's send Hawk over to back this guy up. Hurry up. Get on it. Why aren't you guys firing? Take him out. Yeah, I didn't really play this one right either. APC's okay. Took a few hits, but it's okay. Another one? Take that thing out. Whoa. Wait. There's more coming. Split the forces. Lynx, let's head Beast up here. Guard that spot. You two, take out the armored car. Goodbye. Beast, get up there. There you go. All right. Beast, hurry up, dude. Hopefully when I get a better PC, I want to start streaming. I encourage it, dude. I think you'd be a great streamer. I definitely want to watch you. What do you think? What kind of games do you think you'd stream? You know, Foxfire's even mentioned doing streaming too. All right, let's get you guys over the bridge here. We gotta stop that Hollander as fast as we can here. Total War Attila with a few mods, cheats, Star Wars Empire at War. Really? I was just did I demo that one? I don't know if I got to that one. That was one of the games I just got back into actually. Some Empire at War. I love that game. Maybe even a few. Does it say MU2 or MW2? Sorry, I can't see so well. Oh, WW2 games. Got it. Yeah, I love Empire at War. Holy cow, man. That's a great game. Great, great game. Let's send Beast over first to the other side with the APC. I haven't gotten into all the mods with Empire at War, but I enjoy just playing the base game, honestly. And let's get that artillery strike going. Pick that up. Get you guys going before that Hollander comes to buy. Yeah, it is with the it's and the funny thing is with that game, it's another one of those older games, but it um even back then it was very modifiable. And what I mean by that is you could actually like look into the code for all the units and see the I forget it was XML or JSON or something like that, but you could actually look into it and see like the code for it. They didn't really try to protect it, which I thought was cool because that means that they don't care so much and they want you to build a good game out of it. So why not? Get that tank. I have to try some of the mods. When I started playing it with Forces of Corruption, my favorite way of playing it was to start with the rebels on one planet and then just try to take over the rest of the galaxy. So that guy right there is he's working his way over to the bridge. He's going to find it destroyed. So he's going to have to go all the way around, I think. So we want to get our move on. Let's see what we find here. Anything good? Yep. Get the APC away from him. House over there. We got some sensor traces over here. From what I've seen of the mods and stuff, there's a lot of cool new units and stuff. I'd like to get into it. There's some ups and downs to it, so I'm curious, Aldra. Have you played any of the particular mods, and which ones do you recommend? Oh, there's the mobile HQ. We got to capture that. There's the striker. We got to take him. Send Beast over to get him. Get it, Beast. Get it. Got him. And there's some components to capture here. Container stack. There we go. We capture the mobile HQ. We don't need to destroy it necessarily, but we now know what's there, which is a Commando A and a Commando W guarding um, the prison barn, which we have to liberate. Good to know. Okay, good. Let's move the APC up. I really want a repair bay. I don't think I'm going to get with it. Well, you know what? Let's go this way first. Let's see if there's any goodies this way. Get the APC over here as well. Any goodies? Come on. Give me some goodies here. Love to see it. Our guys got shot up. Let's make it worth their while to go get some goodies here. Doesn't look like there's any down there. Doesn't look like there's any over here, I'm guessing. Oh, goodness. I hope you're doing all right, Zaldra, wherever you are. I know it looks like you dropped off a little bit, but hope you're doing all right. Good to see you again, man. Um, can't wait till we can hang out again, honestly. It feels like the older I get, the more I want to do these fun things and the less I want to work, but got to work to pay the bills, so and I do enjoy my job still. I hope I get to work there for many, many years to come because I enjoy the people there. They're all really good, helpful people. I'm learning a lot. I'm learning more about myself more than anything else. Like I used to always think that I was like this super cloud architect for Azure, and now I'm like realizing that there's a lot more I still have to learn, and that it's okay that I don't know everything. You know, um, it's okay that I'll have time to learn this stuff, and I will get better as time goes on if I continue to dedicate myself to it. You know, sometimes it's difficult to. Oh, geez, didn't want to face this guy. Why am I facing the Hollander all of a sudden? Get him. Ouch. Yeah, I know Lynx. He took a hit on that one, didn't he? Come on, Lynx, you can do this. Feel like we messed this up a little bit. Could try an artillery strike, I suppose. There you go. Hit with that PPC. Good. Knocked him down. Get him. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Pop him. Pop him. Oh! Lynx is getting beat here. Hang in there, Lynx. Hang in there. Come on, guys. You can do this. Crap. Lynx is hurt. We are not meant to take on this Hollander, I think. Look at this. He's beating us to pieces here. It's down to Beast doing this. Yeah, I'm going to have to replay this one more time. That's just awful. Yeah, let's do this one more time. Because we're not supposed to face that Hollander like that. What probably happened is he came all the way around. He got to this point, then he probably went all the way around to try and get us. But what I don't see is there's no other way to take out another bridge support. So I think what we're going to have to do is try and time it so that when he hits that bridge, we drop a second artillery strike on him. I think that's what they want us to do. So we're going to plan for that. All right, guys, come on. We can do this time. I want to have you guys guard. Guard that APC. I think we got this now. Come on, get through. Here comes trouble. Yep, get him. Come on, Beast, get him. Pop him. There you go. Let's send Hawk up ahead with this thing. Lynx and Beast can take the rear for now. Let's have Lynx go up here. Watch out for those guys. You move to the center. You move over to here. Hey, Hawk, move back. He's bait. That's it. Pop him. Take those guys out. I really can't wait till Lynx becomes a veteran. And what I mean by that is he's a regular mech warrior right now. As he gets better with his skills, he'll become a veteran mech warrior. So you know he's going to be even, better at this. Who is that? More cars coming our way. Got it. All right. Let's move up. You come back over here. Let's take these guys out. Guard him. Engage. Boom. Pop, pop. Lynx is taking a beating on some of these. I don't like it. All right, get across the bridge. All right. Yeah, take it out. Let's go. Get it. It's that tank that's been baiting us. All right, artillery barrage. Knock it out. So the idea now is to watch for that Hollander 2 coming up along the path, which is kind of, we're kind of cheesing this and metaing this a little bit, but it's the way to work this so you avoid that's what they want you to do. They want you to find the way to beat this mission. So as the Hollander comes up the path, we want to time it so that the artillery barrage hits just the right spot. Either takes out that Hollander or at least severely damages it. Let's go ahead and get a move on here. Move over to there. What do you got to contact for them? Oh, they're down there. Okay. This is where we got to be kind of careful here, because as we engage, that Hollander's going to come up from behind, I think. Here he comes. Lynx, go get him. Nice. Okay, I see the Hollander coming. Get that thing. Good work. Okay. Gather everybody up. Let's go. Get over here. Let's watch for that Hollander now. So he's coming. He's got that big old cannon on his shoulder. Makes you want to have one. I'm pretty sure it's a 45-ton mech. It could be a little heavier. I don't know. Timing this is crucial. You got to know his path. You got to know where he's going to be. You see him going along the coastline here, so you can't just bomb the road unless you know exactly where he's going to be. So we got to be very judicious about where we place this strike. Try and time it so that as he's about to arrive, you know he's going to get to the bridge and try to suss it out. So as soon as he gets close, we want to drop that strike on his head. It's tricky, but if we pull it off and oh, see that? He just turned around. He didn't even come for it. So now what do I do? Great question. I'm going to take a chance. Didn't work. Missed him. You can't cancel the strike either. That's the worst part. We're meant to take him out with that artillery strike. I know it. Because we cannot face off against him. All right. I got one more in me here, and then we're going to call it. Save your ammo, guys. Save your ammo. Here we go. Let the fire burn. I think what I need to do is drop the first artillery strike towards the end of the bridge so that the logic of the AI will try and bring the Hollander over. I think he'll actually go onto the bridge if I do it right. Yeah, we got you, dude. There's the bait. Don't worry about the bait. We're just going to move forward. We got our mechs here, ready to go. Vroom, 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 vroom. Yep, got that. Oh, you're taking a shot at him. Nice. Nope, you stay here. Here they come. Guard them. There you go. Move them along. They're coming. We'll take them out. Overall, this is a really fun game. I do enjoy it. It's challenging still to this day. It's a great way to play BattleTech without having to think extensively about like where do I mount my autocannons and stuff like that. You know, it's a nice strategic way as well as tactical way of playing. So I do recommend playing this game if you get a chance. It is abandonware, I believe, so you can find it out there on the abandonware sites. So it's good to know. Like if you want to try this, you know, feel free to go out and find it. You know. Also, unless you find a patch for it, I believe you do need to mount the ISO. I had to do that for mine here. So just know that if you're doing this, there are steps out on the web that show you how to install it. For me, I wound up installing or copying the data to one folder and still mounting the ISO CD into a drive so that it recognizes the CD and allows me to play the game. Um, but it's not difficult to do. I think the most difficult part right now, the most challenging part, is getting this game to work on the modern system, like in terms of being playable. Like I'm playing this in a very small window. It looks like 640 by 480, but it's probably like 1024 by 768. Um, I'm playing it; it's doable. The alternative for me is full screen, and I'm worried that if I try to full screen it now, it might mess up what my stream is doing. So I'm leaving it as is. But you can play this thing full screen on a 3840 by whatever my monitor is now. I can play it that way. So just know that you can do it. Good. Hawk's taking the brunt this time. I'd rather him take the brunt than Lynx because I need to have the good firepower. What are you doing, APC? Get the heck off the bridge. Wow, this is a mess. Still, you two should be able to take this one tank out. Come on. Everybody off the bridge. Let's go. Move. All right, this time we're going to drop the artillery strike down here. Although I'm wondering now if I wait. If I time it right, maybe I can time the artillery strike to hit the bridge and the Hollander at the same time. That might be a better, more effective way to do it, because you know if he sees the bridge available, he's going to take it. It's just a matter of timing it right. And I guess the second strike will do as a follow-up, right? So that should be okay. Come on, take him out. Take him out. Take him out. Are you going to be doing more regular streaming again? Yes. I'm trying to do Sunday, Thursdays every week if I can. Uh-oh. There's the Hollander. I got to watch out for him. All right, here we go. So we're not going to go and raid this yet. We're going to get here, stay safe. We're going to try and time this so that the artillery barrage hits at the right time. If we do this right, we should take out the Hollander right. But yes, I am going to be doing more streams again Sunday night, Thursday night, trying to mix it up a little bit too in terms of what I do. I was doing like constant Pool of Radiance, Privateer, and I do want to finish those eventually. But I don't want just those two games. You know, I want to try and keep mixing things up a little bit. So got some other ideas for different games. I was doing Star Wars Galaxies, a couple streams. There's other ideas I've got floating around too for games. I had a list of them actually, but now I don't know where it is. But yeah, gonna try and do that, mix it up a little bit. Love to hit 50 followers at some point. Oh, here it comes. I gotta get this ready. Hurry up. Here he comes. Let's set this up. Put it down there. Get the next one ready. This looks good. Crap. Missed him. Taking a chance. I was a little late on that. He's gonna freaking avoid it. Urgh! This Hollander. He is a pain. I just missed him. Aimed it a little too late. All right, try again. I'm determined to win this mission now. Here we go. Guard. Stop shooting at the freaking woods. We've got to get this artillery strike to hit right. Oh, for goodness sakes. Is it now? You're shooting trees. Vandals. Get down there. Hit him. All right, good. Move along, move along, move along. Get ready. Guard APC. Now they'll shoot at anything that even comes near them. Good. Get him. All right, you know what, guys? Go and engage these guys. You guys move up here. Wow, you missed terribly with that PPC. How did you get hurt? Dude, how did you get hurt, Hawk? Come on, man. Occupational hazards. Get over here, guys, on the double. How far did you get into Empire at War? I've beaten the game. Again, my favorite scenario was take one rebel planet and then against both Tiberzon's forces and the Empire, go and take the entire galaxy. It's a long play, but I enjoy that, and that's without any mods. Zaldra, I wanted to ask you, I didn't get a chance to get a response from you, but do you have a favorite mod that you play for Empire at War? I'd love to see like what you picked and give it a try, maybe. Because there's a few of them I'd like to try. I just haven't had time to get around to them. Yeah, hit these guys, will you? It's hard to move this mouse around. Get them. Get them. Get them. Good. Let's get to the bridge. Currently, it's Thrawn's Revenge, although that one is pretty laggy if you don't have a good graphics card. Okay. I'll check Thrawn's Revenge out then. I started getting into like which ones to try and stuff, and some of them seemed like they were great, but if you didn't do it the right way, then it seemed crappy, and others were like, depending on what you expect, it may be good, it may not be good. I don't know. So I might just give them a try and see. I got to get back into them though. Right now, my current game du jour is SWG, and I'm really enjoying that. So I do it all through Steam. Yeah. Yep. Same here. All right, guys. He took some damage here. Hawk took some serious damage. He took a headshot. Dang. When you load the game, you have to choose the Forces of Corruption version. Yes, correct. I did see that. FOC is an interesting twist on the original game without the mods alone. I mean, just playing the vanilla game with FOC because of the corruption and stuff, it's really interesting. I learned after many gameplays through that I wanted to always save Wedge's squadron, Rogue Squadron, aside just in case I ran into the Death Star, because it's always good to have them on standby. If you have them and you engage a planet with a Death Star circling around it, and you beat their forces, then Wedge automatically takes them out. Republic at War, which is the Clone Wars. Yes, that's the other one I wanted to check out too. The other thing I learned about playing it is you always want to keep your heroes, especially like Obi-Wan, sometimes Yoda, and Mon Mothma. You always wanted to keep them available so that they could quickly remove any corruption that came into your systems. All right, let's see if I can time this again. That Hollander's moving in. All right, we got to time this just right. Come on, baby. We got to take you out this time. See, it's just his path there. I mean, you could try and, if you know the path well enough, you could probably time it, but I'd like to time him right on the bridge. So you take the bridge out and him at the same time. 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He does move pretty far for 13 seconds. I think just as he gets on the screen, I'm going to tee this off. Go. I think I got him this time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got him! Yes. I never played Forces of Corruption base game. Yeah, it's interesting. Their units are very interesting too. Like they aren't your typical like Empire units, where you've got your Star Destroyers and your Corvettes and things like that. They are definitely a different style. So as you learn their enemy units, there are certain things you're going to want to do to take them out quickly, because they can devastate your units pretty bad if you aren't careful. For me, as the rebels, whenever I got a planet, I would always like grab an ion cannon, max out their star base. I wouldn't beef up the ground forces too much. I would just put like your typical ground units on there, a couple troops on each planet, your barracks, your credit farms, ion cannon, maybe something else if you wanted to have additional units in there, but mostly it's credit farms and just a couple garrisoned units. All my defense was going towards defending in space. So I go with a max star base, um, build up the units around that, have an ion cannon so you can always take down their shields as they invade, and just go that way. All right, let's finish this mission so we can take this home. Maybe I'll do that as my next game. I'll demo Empire at War for us. And I'll start with the base version so everybody can see that. And then maybe the next session I'll do not Force of Corruption, but maybe I'll do a mod. So that might be our Thursday night game. Let's have Lynx go ahead and get this guy. Take it, Lynx. Come on. Got it. Good work. All right, we're doing good here. Get this APC up here fast on the double. Let's double check here. I don't think there's anything down here. I think I already explored it, but let's get Beast down here to look at this. I really want a repair unit now. Yeah, we checked this out already. There's nothing down here. We're good. Oh, there's something over here. Oh, wait, that's the HQ. Never mind. Okay, move up. We got our goodie hut there. That's good. HQ van is here. Everybody over here. You gotta watch Hawk here. Hawk has been taking a beating. So let's keep you reserved. Tell you, we got to get up and see a battleship, Saldra. Hope we get to do that. I was hoping to do it last year. We never got a chance to hook up, but I'm hoping we can, gather up with Foxfire and some of our other friends. Maybe go see one of the nearby battleships. There's one that's not too far from us. I think we can go ahead and take a look at. I'd love to bring the Little E's to that. I know you'd probably enjoy it too, being a fan of WoWs and stuff. So let's go over here first. So we know we have two commandos to take out here. We have an artillery strike. Cool, man. Cool. We can't take out the commandos and that at the same time. We're gonna have to lure them away from that. That's no good. But we have the beast, which is good, and lynx, so we might be able to do this. Let's skirt this area and see if there's any goodies here. See some junk cars, heap of cars, heap of cars. I have to believe too in this game here. Um, there's got to be a way to make your own missions with these units and stuff. I would love to see that. I wonder if anybody's done that. It would be really cool, you know, to make your own little map, your own little missions and such. That'd be fun. The the game that comes closest to this nowadays probably would be the BattleTech game that you can get on Steam. It's the turn-based one, but it's more like this, so you can certainly play that one and get a similar feel because the units do talk to you and stuff. There's no FMVs like this one, but it's still pretty cool. I do play that BattleTech one from time to time when I get the itch to play that. Oh, here they come. Get ready. Oh, it's a car or a tank. Zot. Lynx, take this one out. Good. Very, very good. Took out those guys. Oh, I'm trying to sneak in on these guys. It's not working. I wish I could save the game here, but I can't. We're going to have to move in on them. Here they come. Let's go up here first. I want to explore this area and see what else we can find. I'd probably start my streaming with either Attila Total War or Empire Total War. Both are good choices, man. As long as you're doing what you love to do. That's, to me, that's what it's all about. Um, like I said before at the start, I started this stream for a couple reasons. For one, to highlight retro games that I enjoy and love, and two, to build a safe space for everybody, especially when you're just kind of wanting to beat those Monday blues, you know, back to work and everything. I want to give somebody the ability to come onto this channel and like, hey, I'm just gonna chill, relax, and have some fun watching some goofball play games, and hopefully talk to them and have a good time. You know, so you don't think about work for at least a couple hours. And to be honest, I'm kind of in that Sunday night blues thing right now. I mean, I enjoy my job. Don't get me wrong. Just with things that have been happening lately, I have been like, you know, having the blues a little bit. So I kind of want to, you know, just kind of forget about things for a little while. All right, here we go. We're going to have to just go and gang up on this guy. Come on, boys. You got this. Lynx, I need you to hit, dude. That PPC needs to hit. Beast. I want you to go one-on-one with this dude. Start taking him out. Take him out. Come on. They're focusing on Lynx. I don't like that. Let's move Lynx back a little. Come on. Do not lose Lynx on this, please. There you go. That's a good hit right there. Good, good, good. Empire Total War that came when America first started to get colonized. I gotta check that out. Oh dear. Will you guys kill them? They have nothing left. Good. Let's look at their layout here. We lost the PPC. We'll have to see if we can repair that, maybe. I don't know if we can. Might have to buy that. We'll see. Oh, goodness. But we got it done. Now I think we just evacuate them, right? You guys move up. Beast has not gotten damaged at all. You're going to go scout the rest of the way out now. Tired of this. Find me a repair base. Another game I want to try too, as a demonstration of a retro game, Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds. That was a lot of fun. Think Age of Empires 2, because I think it was the same engine that it was based on. Think StarCraft, but with Star Wars. So, you had all that fun. It was a bit wonky at times, especially when you wanted to play like LAN games. It was tough keeping the LAN play going there because just for whatever reason the networking never worked. But that game itself, man, that was a lot of fun because you could play not only as Empire or Rebellion, you could play as the Gungans, you could play as the Separatists, uh, the Clone Troopers, all that stuff. Um, we used to have a lot of fun, like bringing in like armies of AT-ATs or Droidicas and stuff, and it was funny sometimes. So I think that's gonna be another one I'm gonna queue up for retro night. Here is Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds, most likely. That'll be a fun one. All right, you guys need to rescue them. Good job. Now we just have to escort these guys out here. But first, Beast, you're gonna go ahead and scout. Here we go. Hmm. Not a lot of goodies out here, unfortunately. There's got to be something here we can do. There's the extraction point. I want to find some goodies, man. I don't see any. Is there any up here, maybe? I know the base is up here. We could check out the base, maybe. That might be a bit risky. We don't have any sensor probes. We do have an artillery barrage still. Yeah, we're doing good here. I'm just curious to see if there's any goodies up in this base here now that the Hollander's gone. Because I know we can go this way with it. Come on, Beast. Find something, man. Please. A lot of farmlands. It's useless. All right, we're reaching edge of map here. If I gotta lose somebody, it's gonna be Beast here. Not that I hate him or nothing, but he's got the most armor. Ooh, silo? Looks like a farm. Another farm. Heap of cars. Valve station. Yeah, we definitely need that. Civ 7 is out too. I've seen my friend playing that online. Haven't watched him yet. I haven't seen him play it, but we used to play Civ 5 and Civ 6 a lot together. I haven't reached out to him. I'd like to reach out to him, see what he thinks of Civ 7. Ooh, container stack. Beautiful. Let's take that thing. Yes, please. That's worth it. Anything else? Repair bay, maybe? Save us the repair bill here. Container, that doesn't count. Command station. Come on. Give us something here. So frustrating not being able to find what you want here. Oh well. This gives us full range of visibility, and there's nothing. So, yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot. Just looking around, looking. I know there's nothing here. Yeah, we're pretty much done with this. Let's just go check this area out before we move in here for the kill. There's the extraction point. Let's start the APC over there. Let's start Lynx over there. Let's start Hawk over there. And we'll go back to Beast. Tell you, Microsoft had some good bangers of games, man, around this time period, like late '90s, early 2000s. They were on top of things. Freelancer is another game I'd like to demo on this. That was a cool one. You've seen me play Wing Commander Privateer. Freelancer is the closest I've seen to the original Privateer games that really kind of fit that original mold. So yeah, I definitely recommend those. I'd probably go with Freelancer. I'd probably show that one off a little bit if I can. I don't know if I'll do EVE Online or anything like that. I probably won't. I can't see myself getting back into EVE Online. Stars Reach, on the other hand, if that comes out, that might be one of those ones where if Stars Reach definitely hooks me in, which I think it will, depending on, the game itself, if it plays the way I expect it to, then Stars Reach might be one of those ones that I start from like day one streaming and break the rule of nothing but retro games. I could see myself doing that if Stars Reach is worth it, because I would love to be able to get on the leading edge of one of these games for once to kind of grow my audience a little bit beyond just, old school retro games. And the best way to do that is to play new games. Like I said, I've never really been about chasing the viewers and the clicks and stuff like that. But in that one case, it might be worth making an exception. All right, I think we're just going to extract it and call it a day here. So everybody get to there. Go. There could be something up here. I don't think there is, though. Space Marine 2, I have not. I never played the original. Is it good? Is it like Warhammer, or is it something different? Okay, so we got all the goodies there. We did get a Hollander 2A. We got a stack of 4 autocannons and 2 clan short SRM packs, I believe, or ST SRM packs. Hack and slash Warhammer. Nice. I'll check that out. One of the things I was also trying to point out too, I've only played the first one. Okay. That might be another cool one that you could stream too. Give yourself a couple of other options. I don't know how often you plan on streaming and such, but it's always good to have a couple of games in your stable just in case one doesn't work or one's getting patched or whatever. Nice to also broaden your audience viewership a little bit too. Sometimes that's really good to do. Getting back to this one though, I wanted to point out when you look at the screen here, right? You can see just at the edge of these little blue marks, you can see there's a little yellow mark. That's how much your pilot has improved over this one mission. So you can see I want to stream 2 to 3 times a week. Got it. Yes. That's a good healthy amount, I think. It should be as many times as you feel comfortable with. And it should be fun. You don't want to make it like a job where you're grinding hours and such like that. Even if you want to make money off of it, you want to do it still so that you enjoy it. You don't want to like, oh, I got to go stream again and I got to grind another 6, 8 hours in this so I can get a lot of the viewers and stuff like that. Yeah, I get it, but you'll burn out too fast that way. So, anyway, back to this. The yellow little bits there that you can see at the end of the lines is how much your mech warrior has improved. So getting them to kill things, that helps the gunnery. The piloting, I kind of think helps if you climb over different terrain. If you get a jumping mech, that helps your jumping skills. So you get them to jump a little bit here and there, and that helps their jumping skills. And the sensors are every time they detect a new sensor trace, that helps their sensor skill. And as these move up, you'll see, you know, as these abilities move up, their status will change from green to regular to veteran, and I think to elite. So it's cool to see them like continue to grow and progress as you go through missions. So I like that part about this game. Hawk's going to be okay. He's going to get his point back. He improved a little bit. That's nice to see. Beast is doing all right. All right, so let's do next mission. We're not going to do the next mission. I'll save it here, but I'll at least read it off a little bit and get everybody repaired and such. So, uh, is this the same mission? Yeah, we got that. We already know. So we get a lot of artillery barrages for this one. One of our valuable Raven scout mechs, separated during the initial combat drop, has been located. The mech's powerful sensors are intact, but its pilot, Mystique, has powered it down to avoid detection by a nearby enemy cargo transfer post. We know she's somewhere near the northwest end of the island here. Um, we're dropping you on. Get one of your units near the Raven, and Mystique will power up and give you command authority. Then protect Mystique and escort her to the extraction point immediately southeast of your drop point. There is a large quantity of Smoke Jaguar and Bondsman mechanized forces in the area, along with some mechs. Pick your fights carefully and use the terrain to give yourself every advantage possible. Remember, Mystique must live to get to the extraction point along with your forces. Good luck. Smoke Jaguars have air superiority, so watch out for airstrikes. Choose your fights wisely. You do not need to fight or destroy all enemy units to complete missions. The Raven carries an advanced ECM suite, which jams enemy sensors, reducing their effective range by 50%. So, we're not going to get to this tonight, but spoiler alert, if assuming you complete this mission, you will get Mystique as an option with the Raven as part of your mech company. So you do get that Raven, which is nice to have on most missions because of that ECM capability. You can jam their sensors. You can actually get closer to them and detect them before they can detect you, because all of your units take advantage of that jamming capability. You keep them all within that circle. Um, so yeah, it's cool. Mystique's a pretty decent pilot too. I think she starts as regular, if I'm not mistaken, but she might start green. I can't remember. Um, so let's do a quick repair of everything here, and then we will do this. Do we get that PPC back? That's Hawk. Oh, that's yeah. Following components could not be replaced. Do you wish to remove these damaged components? No. I want to try and buy one. Can we buy one? Because I like PPCs. Those are good. Cannot purchase. Bummer. Take care, Zaldra. Great talking with you, man. Let me know when you do start streaming, and I will. I'll definitely give you a follow and give you a watch on there and see how you're doing. If you have any questions about setting up or something like that, do give me a holler, okay, man? You take it easy. Uh, crap. We're gonna have to refit the fire starter. Not that it matters here because I don't think I'm gonna be doing this much more, but oh, cool. We got guys to pick here. There's Fiend, Rooster. I think I picked Siren before, and I might have had Fiend as well. You can see with these, they're all green warriors. Siren's the best gunner. Rooster's the best pilot, I think, or close to the best pilot, like with Fiend as well. So, um, crap. We can't get a PPC. That's going to severely hamper what that fire starter can do. So, what do we... I guess the best thing I can do really is just try to remove that. And then throw something on there for medium range, which we can't fit yet. Load value 15.5. We're going to have to remove an SR, I think, for this. Maybe two. Yep. Um, this is the autocannon. I want to say it's an AC5 or AC6 in this case. We could throw it on there. We don't have anything else to fit it though, is a problem. So that kind of messes this mech up a bit. I'm thinking we're going to make you all short range at this point, unless, well, we already got 2 short range mechs. Maybe we make Lynx. Do we throw an LRM rack on him? Give him an LRM thing and then go short range? Or maybe a light autocannon? Oh, that's not a bad fit. It kind of fits a little better. Take that out maybe and then go with the lasers. It still doesn't fit very well. You want to try and max out the fit when you do these. It's not fully maxed yet. There's still a little room he's got on there, so maybe we need to buy a component. Unless we take these off, we could do a missile pack. Then they can't do anything. Oh, we can do an SR missile pack. That gets close. Not quite. You don't want to give him all ammunition-based weapons because then he'll run out. So what else can we do? Can we purchase anything good? We can purchase an SR missile pack or a laser. What else? Do we have a PPC maybe? I was hoping we'd find a PPC in here. Doesn't look like it. A large ER laser would have been good. There's PPC. Can't buy any of those. We have most of these things. Heavy flamer, lasers, short range missile pack. Large pulse would be good, but we don't have it. Autocannons we have. Long range missile pack. Light autocannon we have. Yeah, we have all of these things. So really it's just a matter of fitting what we have to this fire starter as best we can. We might have to go all short range on this. I don't like it, but we might need to do it. That doesn't fit right. It's a little bit of trial and error to try and fit this, but eventually you do figure it out. That's not good. What is your load capacity? Do we know? It doesn't say. It says 30 tons, but it doesn't say how much you can fit in it. 4.75. That's what's throwing us off there, is that 475. 4, so that's 12 right there. That flamer is pretty heavy. What else can we fit? 9.5, 4. It's all about getting rid of the fractions at this point. Yeah, I feel like one more laser will do it. There you go. So he's going to be an assault mech, basically. All lasers, 4 lasers, and then 2 SR missile packs. Good thing we don't have to worry about heat. It's not ideal. I like having that medium range weapon. But I think in terms of an actual fit, this is the best combination you can do. The other alternative is LRM it. We could swap out a laser for an LRM. I think that would fit. Yeah, it would. That might be a good option. Just give them one LRM pack just to throw something long range if we get that option. We are going to have artillery strikes on that mission if we do go forward. So other than that, I mean, that's basically all I can do here. Mech Warriors, we have Hunter in reserve here, ready to go. Hawk is fully healed, it looks like. And this is the tricky part now, of course, is trying to find enough work for everybody. Get in the darn commando. We do get 4 mechs this time, But I think one of them is going to be Mystique anyway, so we're going to probably keep it open. Although we do get 115 tons. I wonder how that's going to work. Do we buy another mech? Do we have another mech? Here's another question. We have mechs, don't we? We have a Hollander now. Ah, this is the Hollander that was attacking us, so we blew up with the artillery strike. It actually has its Gauss rifle. We might be able to use this actually. Let's see if we repair that and refit it. We get the laser in there. Yeah, this baby's ready to go. We could go full on 4 of them. Let's put links in that one. Because it's a 30-ton mech, I'm gonna put our better guy in there. We'll put Hunter in the. Let's put Beast in this guy. We'll put Hunter in there. One other note I want to say about this game. I love the FMVs and the voice acting in this. There are some good characters that I went with over the course of my playthrough in this. Some of the characters that I had besides these 4, Hitman. You saw Siren in there. I think I wound up going with Siren, Mystique. Hitman was another one. He was like, "This is the Hitman." And he was always like pretty calm and cool and stuff. If I do another playthrough and get that far, I'd love to pick up Hitman again. I don't know if I took Rooster. I might have taken Fiend. There might have been a couple more that I picked up along the way there, but it was usually like those 8. Lynx, Hawk, Beast, Hunter, Siren, Mystique. I think it was Fiend and Hitman were the 8 I wound up going with over the course of the campaign. But this was fun. This is a lot of fun. And just going into the briefing here, I could take all of these guys, couldn't I? Maybe. No, I can't. I can't. I could only go 115 tons. So then the Hollander would have to drop 80 and 30. Yeah, so I'd have to use like maybe another fire starter, which I could purchase. Something to consider. Yeah. So depending on how you want to go with it at this point, you could say, all right, I'm going to take 3 mechs, take that Hollander, take my best guys out there and try and do it with just 3. Or I could go and grab a 4th commando or a fire starter and try to go that way with it. Because those are available here. You could take a Commando A or a Firestarter W. It does have a PPC, so there's that, you know. Oh, there is a Centurion available, but we don't quite have the credits for it. Plus, it's over tonnage as well. That's a lot of tonnage. So chances are what I would probably do is take a Firestarter, buy a Firestarter, get that extra PPC in there. I'd put Lynx and Hunter in the Firestarters. I would put Beast and Hawk in the Commandos. Go to town with it, most likely. That would get you your group. Mystique can be her own group. You're just escorting her anyway. She doesn't have to be part of F1. So, yeah. And you can save the Hollander. You know, save it for when you have to deal with the bigger missions like Atlases and such. But we'll see. We'll see if I come back to this one. I might bring this one, dust it back off again if I feel like it. It was a lot of fun doing it. Again, I highly recommend playing it. It's abandonware, so it's right out there for you for just to try it. It's not difficult to run. Definitely doesn't take a lot of hardware. It's just a matter of dealing with the antiquatedness of it and getting around like whatever foibles that go with it. But really, it's a fun game. A good challenge even to this day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had fun streaming this, but I'm going to give it a night tonight. This is 21st Century Jedi, reminding you take care of yourselves, take care of each other. I hope you were able to beat the Sunday Night Blues tonight. Fins up, bubbles up, and I will hopefully see you guys Thursday evening, and we will probably try and do Star Wars Empire at War that night. So look forward to that. Probably going to be base game, Forces of Corruption. Maybe I'll try and do the whole one versus everything, so you can kind of see that whole thing from the get-go. I think it's already set to go. I just need to set it up in OBS. So take care, everybody. Hope to see you guys Thursday night. Have a good evening.